Today is the deadline for both the Peel District School Board and York Catholic District School Board to submit plans to the education minister.
Peel's looking for an end to provincial supervision, while York is hoping to avoid it altogether. CTV's Queen's Park Bureau Chief Siobhan Morris reports.
Supervision isn't necessary.
That's the case the York Catholic District School Board is trying to make to the Minister of Education. At the end of January, Paul Calandra warned he'd appoint a supervisor if the board didn't get its finances ironed out. They're sending back a roadmap with very minor adjustments.
But we already have a financial recovery plan that our CFO is confident will meet the government's timelines, including contingencies to mitigate risks.
The minister's also taken issue with infighting and what he calls a revolving door of leadership. 7 directors of education in 9 years.
But we currently have stable, experienced leadership in place with our interim director, Jennifer Sarna. She brings nearly 35 years of service to this board.
Rather than a budget overhaul, a promise of trustee training by the end of June.
Trustees' roles and responsibilities, financial oversight, strategic decision-making, and how to maintain a unified voice in supporting our students.
Supervisors have the reins at 6 Ontario school boards right now, and York Catholic isn't the only one at risk of being added to that list.
I felt blindsided. I was shocked.
The reaction from the chair of the Peel District School Board when it was placed under provisional supervision 2 weeks ago. A move the minister said was to prevent the layoff of 60 teachers. But David Green insists that was never going to happen, chalking it up to misinformation.
They were going to ask 47 of those seconded teachers to go back to the classroom.
The long-term occasional teachers who'd been in those classrooms would have returned to the supply pool.
Nobody was losing their job or anything like that.
Insisting the board is financially responsible. An extension of its supervision not necessary. Minister Calandra has received those updated plans from the York Catholic and Peel boards. He'll spend the next few days reviewing them and deciding what's next. At Queen's Park, Siobhan Morris, CTV News.